Let's go for an illustration of the previous example using this block picture when the sender is Bob and the receiver is Alice. This means that Bob will produce or calculate its authentication signature for Alice. So what's left to do is to associate each block or each column to the lowest and greatest value of n. Here, actually, the lowest value is n a, and the second one is NB. So as the sender is Bob, we know that in order to create the signature, he will have to use NA first, and actually he will use the public data because it's Bob. So what we know is that he will use, in order to produce the signature, EA. And what we can write is also that in order to make the reverse steps, it's DA which will be used. Then here, the second step is with NB, and as Bob is a sender, he will use DB. This also means that the reverse steps can be done using EB. At the moment that you manage to draw this, then it's all okay for the computation, meaning that for, creating the signature, it's left to right. So we follow here this step where Bob uses SB, then to the power of EA modulo NA, it will calculate some value, and this value will in turn have to the power of DB modulo NB. And that's where you can get the value of the authentication signature S from Bob to Alice. Then from this block, you can also see that we can do the reverse way so that Alice can take SBA, then to the power of EB modulo NB, get some value, this value to the power of DA modulo NA, she should find SB. So it's a very simple way of calculating and knowing which keys must be used in which order. Remember that once you know the identity of the sender and the lowest value of n, then you know which key has to be used. Actually, let's say B is the initial of Bob, of course. So here, from B using NA, Bob B knows the public data of A. So he uses the public data, and it's still B using NB, B uses is private data in order to do the second step. So that's how one can interpret this little block picture. So next, an example where we will reverse the role, where Elise will be the sender and Bob the receiver, and try to see if we can build this block picture again to be sure to calculate the good values.